Okay, so you know what it is. Today is Morrissey Friday, so we have the harsh truth of the camera eye, and this title just grabbed me like many other Morrissey titles have. I mean, it's a long title too. So anyway, it caught my eye. So with today, I think this is one of the last songs I have to react from Kill Uncle. So there's that as well. So I guess that's all I gotta really say at the top. So let's get into it. Talk about it after 5.5 minutes here. Let's go and find out. So it's gonna be some time looking at my head, I think. I apologize. Ooh. Camera. My eye. Almost spooky.
Of the strain of smiling, the harsh truth of the candle eye, telling you all that you never wanted to know, showing you what you didn't want shown. Harsh truth and nothing but laughter's all now. Here and you can. Then take the pictures home and scream. Showing what you didn't want shown. This photographer, he must have really had it in for you. To be judged, I would sooner be loved. I would sooner be just blindly loved.
What's that? I like that finish. All right. Okay, so Morrissey and the harsh truth of the camera eye. I apologize if you can hear my dog. That's why I had to pause for a sec. Anyway, this song, I have to say, it's almost off the top. You know, Halloween has just passed, and I have to say that it's, you know, the spooky season is kind of getting over here. But this song was spooky. I mean, like I said off the top, you know, it's almost terrifying at points. The samples, the effects that are used, I think about how off the top there's that the sound of the camera, you know, flashing and all that. And just I don't know, it's dreary. It sounds dark, and especially with headphones on, I guess, you know, you get an even more intimate feeling with it. And then how Andrew Parisi kind of comes in on the drums, you know, kind of slowly, and then Morrissey comes in on, and he's just. It sounds like, you know, he's straining his voice. He's really trying not to go too powerful. And then he's kind of talking or singing, you know, very breathy, almost like a whisper. And he's almost has like a taunting kind of vibe to him. Like he's almost happy with what's going on in the song. Because I have to say, with these lyrics, which we'll get to soon and talk about, I guess. But it seems like, is he talking about the paparazzi? Is he talking about media, whatever? Is he talking about just, like I say, you know, paparazzi taking photos of celebrities, and, you know, these celebrities don't like it. And I'm sure Morrissey's been in that position or whatever, you know, getting photographed or whatever the hell when you go outside. And, yeah, so that comes to mind too. But it's almost like Morrissey is kind of glad that this is happening. That's just, I don't know, just by the way he sings, and I guess some lines in the track too. He's kind of like, yeah, you know, he doesn't really give a shit. But anyway, so I really enjoyed that. And then I want to talk about too with the keyboards here, and how I said the song, you know, how it finished off. I was like, I enjoyed that. The keyboards added another element to the kind of, I guess, the spooky vibe. And as well, this song is just so moody. I mean, this song is just a raw mood. That's really what comes to mind too. I just love how moody it is. And, how, like I said, how kind of, I don't know, like I said, I don't know what, it's kind of weird. I mean, just with the whole instruments, I mean, there's so many different instruments on this track, and I say with the effects and all that stuff, it's just so extravagant in a way too. It's very ambitious. That's a one good word too. It's I was just kind of taken aback, and I was just, you know, kind of just along for the ride. I mean, you have no choices but to just be along for the ride here, while Morrissey, you know, slowly and methodically goes over this track. I mean, this whole track is very slow and methodical. You're almost hanging on to every word he says, and you're hanging on to what the rest of the band does too. I mean, I you know, it caught my goddamn ears, I have to say. So with these musicians now, because again, I have not done a Kill Uncle a song from Kill Uncle in a while, so I've not talked about these guys in a while on the personnel here. But of course, I've talked about this guy. Morrissey is on vocals, if you believe it. Mark Nevin, I can't talk, is on guitar. Mark Bedford is on bass guitar. Mark, I remember that. Andrew Parisi is on drums and percussion. Seamus Bagan, I want to say, he's on keyboards here, and also it says Stephen Harks is on keyboards. It does not specify. It says either one of them, or maybe both of them were both on keyboards on the song. And then I want to say Nawazish Ali Khan is on violin, and that's all we have for that. But again, so many different people, you know, the violins, the keyboards, again, you know, obviously guitar, drums, bass, and it's just, I don't know, sonically, it's just so ambitious, like I said, and it's just so varied and sounds that you're just kind of, again, you're just, I don't know, kind of taken aback. I mean, that's really all I can really put it as. It just kind of stuns you. At least for me, it did. And I just really enjoyed that. You know, I really enjoyed the ride, and, you know, 5.5 minute ride, and how the song finished off. You know, Morrissey, you know, didn't say anything for at least like a minute at the end there, and it's just, you know, we're fading out. It's just, I don't know, you're just kind of in a different headspace at that point, and it's just weird. I mean, holy moly. And then we go on to these lyrics finally. So, Churchillian legs, hair barely there, the harsh truth of the camera eye. So I'm thinking, you know, Churchillian, I guess, you know, that refers to Winston Churchill. And I'm thinking, does this person have Winston Churchill-like legs? Anyway, but then the hair barely there. So then I'm thinking about, like, again, a woman, a celebrity, a female, whatever the hell, and who is pictured, and you talk about how she doesn't have hair on her legs. I don't know, that's just what comes to my big head. Your eyes signal pain because of the strain of smiling, the harsh truth of the camera eye. So again, it's just like, I don't know if it's as plain as it seems to be, but where he talks about how this person might be smiling, but obviously it shows when you look at the picture that this person isn't happy. They aren't, you know, they don't want to be smiling. Their eyes signal pain. They're, you know, physically smiling, but their eyes aren't smiling. You know, that kind of a thing. It's just, again, we're getting very deep here, and at the same time, there, it's kind of scary. I mean, again, I don't know if I'm just a fraidy cat or whatever, but goddamn. telling you all that you never wanted to know, showing what you didn't want shown. So again, just showing, I guess, their insecurities there. This person never wanted that to happen, but here it is. And again, I think about how this is, 30 years ago now, and today, just to talk about things that don't want to be shown or things that don't want to be heard. To think about things that are leaked today, from music to videos to photos, whatever the hell. I mean, we're in such obviously a big age today where that happens, and the internet age and all that stuff, and you have TMZ, and I mean, oh my God. So it's just that stuff comes to mind too. My so friendly lens zooms into the inner you, and when he said the inner you, his voice got even deeper. It's just, again, kind of more scary, kind of more spooky. I keep saying that, but I can't get over it. And it tells the harsh truth and nothing but. So again, it's just like, you can't escape the harsh truth. When my camera zooms into the inner you, and it just shows the actual you and just shows what's really happening. And again, it's just so deep and methodical here. Laugh with us all here. That's if you can. Again, he's just, oh my God, that's if you can. It's just, oh my God. It's like I said, he's almost taunting this person, then take pictures home and scream, telling you all that you never wanted to know, showing you what you didn't want shown. Again, just being, and scream, because that's all you can do once you see these pictures and once you understand that people are seeing what you didn't want shown. It's just like, Jesus Christ, this photographer, he must have really had it in for you. But Morrissey here, he kind of says, you as in, you're, which again, trying to rhyme photographer with you. And I just love how he kind of said you on that part. And again, it's just like, is Morrissey for this photographer? I mean, goddamn it, he just doesn't seem to have any sympathy for this person. It's just, it's kind of funny. And sad, I guess, too. But the way Morrissey delivers this, I'm kind of laughing. Oh, I don't want to be judged anymore. I don't want to be judged. I would sooner be loved. I would sooner be just blindly loved. So it's like, I know celebrities, because again, I would say we're talking about celebrities here. So with celebrities, obviously they seem to have everything. They got money, they got fame, they got cars, houses, whatever the hell. Seem to be living the good life. But still, at the end of the day, it's like they don't want to be judged or misjudged or, hated. And that seems to be where what Morrissey is talking about here. And again, I feel like it's heartfelt, and maybe Morrissey's talking, from his point of view as well, where he doesn't like to be hated. He wants to be kind of loved or not, I don't know, liked anyway. You kind of want to be liked. And I know some celebrities love to be hated, they say, but God only knows what happens behind closed doors. Because, I don't know, just for me, I'd rather be liked or loved or whatever instead of just being hated. Unless you do something that warrants hate or whatever, I guess. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, at the end of the day, this person, whoever Morrissey's talking about in the song, they want to be loved. They don't want to be hated. They don't want to be misjudged or misconstrued or whatever. So yeah, I think at the end of it here, we're getting very deep and getting very kind of introspective, and I really enjoyed it. With Morrissey on vocals here, very intriguing. Hanging on to every word, and he's again, I love his kind of taunting voice at points, and again, the music here, like I said, everyone on here, all the instruments, violin, keyboards, it was just so interesting. I had to say, instead of saying intriguing again, I'll say interesting. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed the whole vibe here, the moodiness of it all. I just really enjoyed this track. Again, 5.5 minutes. But I could stand it. I mean, I wasn't bored, I have to say. So anyway, I guess that's all I gotta say. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, all this stuff. I really appreciate all the support. And I'll talk to you guys again soon.